Hi, today we're going to have a look at how to convert a Notion form into PDF file. As you can see in the background, I have got an online flower order form, and once the user fills in this entire form and they click on submit, the responses go to the responses side in this database. And once we capture a response over here, I want to create a PDF file completely on automation. I have gone ahead and have created two dummy submissions from the particular form, and now I'm looking to create PDF files out of this. For this, I will use a tool known as PDFOutput, which will help me create PDF files on automation using Google Document as well as a Notion database. So, if you want to create any document such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, quotations, or anything at scale, you can use this tool to create the documents out of it. Click on Create PDF and simply sign in with any of your account, and then we can start with the automation steps for this. So, let me quickly sign in over here, and then we will proceed with the remaining automation steps. So first thing is adding a Notion database, and then we need to add a document, and finally we can map all the properties of the database that will appear below here onto the document one by one, and then the PDF file will be created out of it. So let's start with adding a database. So click on Add Notion Database, and now what you need to do is simply copy the database title which you have. So I'm going to use this database title which I have on my workspace, and I will put it inside the selection screen. So I'll just click on Select Pages, and I can put it inside the Search Pages, and you can click on this to add it. I've already added it beforehand, but you can click on this to add it, and it will automatically appear over here in the selections. Do not add the database by selecting this top level pages, because your experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Always and always enter the database inside the search pages and add it. Okay. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say this database is connected with database A and database B through relations, you need to add database A and database B over here as well. So make sure to add the main database, which is the order form in this case, as well as you need to add any relational databases such as database A and B over here to be able to create PDFs with relation and roller properties. Otherwise, your PDF created will not have any relation and roller properties added to that. Okay. Having considered all of this, let's click on Allow Access, and now I will get access to the particular database which I can use for the automation steps. So I will select online flower order form. If it is still not yet appearing, you can simply click on reload databases, or you can refresh the page once or twice. It will definitely appear. Okay. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database. So click on reload database in that scenario. If you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of the database appear over here one below the other. So every property in this database is already visible in this section over here. Okay. Let's click on add Google document. If you already have a order form document available on your Google Drive, you can select existing document and you can add the same through this document selection panel. Okay. I do not have any existing document available. So what I can do is I can click on add demo document, and it will create me a demo file over here, which is automatically mapped with all the properties. So you can see it has created me a demo file, and I will remove this text from here, and you can see it has already added all the placeholders with automatic mapping added to it. Okay, so we have first name, last name, respondents. All the fields that you see over here have automatically been added inside this document. So when the PDF will be created, all these placeholders will be replaced with the values that you see over here, and the PDF will be generated out of that. So let's say the first name will be replaced from the first name value, the last name will be replaced from the last name value, and so on. Okay. If you want to manually add any property, simply click on copy. So let's say I want to add this bouquet. Click on copy and simply paste it anywhere in the document using Control V or Command V. Okay. So you can use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to copy paste the property onto the document. Similarly, let's say I want to copy the shipping address, copy it and paste it over here directly. This will create a live mapping for you, which you can use to edit your document yourself. Okay. So once everything is set up, I can define the PDF file name. So I want to create a PDF file as per the first name of the user. So whatever would be the first name, the PDF will be created as per that. And if you scroll to the right side of the database, you see these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If anything is set to ready to generate, the PDF will be created only for those specific records, and it will be stored right inside the database over here. So we have got all things set up. Let's click on download PDF. And now I have to start downloading the PDF and creating the same right inside my database. It also downloads the file onto the downloads folder. So you can see the file is already present in the downloads folder, as well as it will store the PDF file right over here inside the database. So let's click on this, and you can see that all the properties are now mapped with the database values. Okay. Similarly, let's open up the second file, and you can see the second file is also created with everything mapped. So we have got two files which have been created. All the fields have been automatically mapped as per the placeholders which we needed. Okay. Now, beautiful thing is that once everything is working fine, you can click on Setup Motion Automation, and now it will automate the PDF creation forever. This means whenever a user will click on Submit next time and a new response gets created, all you need to do is simply mark the record as ready to generate over here, and the PDF will automatically be stored over here inside the PDF file. So this makes it completely automated, and it is completely error free and hassle free, which means you do not need to manually set up anything inside PDF output ever again. You do not need to do that. Once you click on setup motion automation and a new response gets created, simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF starts getting created automatically right inside the database over here itself. So this is really helpful and handy for your automation setup, as you do not need to juggle between PDF output and the database again and again to create PDFs. Okay. So make sure you take advantage of the setup motion automation for your use case. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble and send me any message. I'll be able to take up any issues as soon as I see the message. Or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the page and send me an email right away with your issues. Even have a free demo session available which you can take help of. So book a free demo